And everybody, please give it up for Mariah Wood!
I don't know how I'm gonna follow that. So recently I've been examining my love life, trying to figure out why I'm still single. And don't worry, this isn't a fat joke. But I do keep a running list of all the men that I've slept with in my phone that I like to call Conquest/mistakes. Because it's really always a gamble, which it might be. And one thing to know about me is I'm not very good with names or remembering them unless I'm like in love with you, which, as you can probably imagine, doesn't happen for me very often. That was a fat joke. So I want to play a little game. I want to read to you some of the nicknames that I have written here, and I want you to tell me whether you think it's a conquest or a mistake. Okay, number 1. Fat bouncer from bathroom sex. Conquest or mistake? Conquest. Definitely a mistake. We almost broke that sink. I can never go back to that gay club. Okay. Number two. Music producer, Jamaican. Conquest or mistake? Mistake. See, this one is tricky. This one is tricky because the Jamaican part would suggest that he was hung, but that fake-ass music producer shit really canceled all of it out. Okay, number three. That one white guy who worked for Yelp. Conquest or mistake? Mistake. I'm kidding. I don't even want to ask you because I really think that description alone should tell you 3 things. White, Republican, probably a snitch. That is 3 strikes, you're out of all of my holes. Okay, one more. Music producer, Ugandan. Mistake or conquest? Conquest! This one was a conquest, yeah. Yeah, that nigga had me ready to hide under his bed to stalk him, okay? I was ready to consult a witch to make him fall in love with me. That was until he told me he was poly. Yeah, and one thing about me, I am proudly and openly polyphobic. I think that shit is ridiculous, the whole concept. Listen, if I ever have children, I'll love them no matter what, gay, straight, trans, even libertarian. But I draw the line at polyamory because I really think that, like most of the white people who engage in it, is a fucking joke. And I really think my life is enough of a joke without a man embarrassing me like that. I've actually recently come to realize that my life is actually kind of the physical manifestation of the phrase, to add insult to injury. And here's why. The one thing that all of those conquests and all of those mistakes have in common is my bomb-ass pussy. Okay, and I don't say... Exactly. And I don't say that lightly or jokingly. The most common phrase that I hear in bed, whether I'm on top or on bottom or upside down or on a sink in a club bathroom or on my side with my leg in the air and his hand around my throat. I'm kidding. But the most common phrase that I hear in bed is, "This is the wettest pussy I have ever had in my life." Yeah, listen, I thought that shit was my superpower. I even had a man tell me once that every time I came over, he had to change his sheets and his comforter because of the mess we made. So I thought that was like my golden ticket. I wore that shit like a badge of honor. If I did not win men over with my massive titties or my incredible personality, this wet-ass pussy sealed the deal every single time. And I was proud of that. Until about a month ago. I woke up one day with the most incredibly intense pain inside the wall of my vagina. So I stuck my fingers up there, and I felt a lump. So of course I was like, great, now I have to deal with cancer as if I don't have enough on my fucking plate. And this cyst was so painful that I had to walk like this, like a fucking crab, and I had to sit with a hemorrhoid pillow underneath me every single day. I was in tears every day. It got so bad that one day I just said, fuck it. I woke up at 4 a.m. I said I have to go to the emergency room and have them drain this cyst. And they diagnosed it as a Bartholin cyst. And if you don't know what that is, that's okay, because I didn't know what it was. But it turns out that the Bartholin glands in your vagina are like tear ducts in your eyes. And they provide the moisture and the wetness to your vagina. And sometimes they get clogged and it really fucking hurts. And so as I'm sitting there processing all of this information, it clicks in my mind that my wet ass pussy, my golden fucking ticket, had betrayed me in the most unexpected way. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that.